Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. In the back here, I have Chris Ann's website, chris-ann.com, and with an E. So if you want to check out her stuff, feel free to do that. Supportive Oracle Cards, Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. In the back here is some websites. SheWhoIsArt.com is one of them, I notice. There's a couple others there too. Feel free to search out whatever you want. Of course, just freeze frame and do whatever you need to do. Alright, what do we have for Virgo? That's an interesting connection. All right, let's see. You got a lot of earth energy, which is good for Virgo, because Virgo is an earth energy anyway. Something you're very... You got the Knight of Cups, right? So something is very much pulling in your interest. It does not have to be romance. For some of you, this might be a new project, or like you might just see a video on some certain process, maybe it's woodworking or something like that, and you're like, I really want to do that. I think I could really make that work out. I just got to do some more research, but I think I could do that. Something like you're like, I love that. I want to be able to do that. Something like that. Could be romance. It very much could be, but if it is, you already know who you're interested in by the time you come to this. So if it is romance, you already know who it is. The thing is, to make this happen, like, other people aren't going to like it. I know this is a Ten of Cups, but it's showing up as your challenge position. Kind of like people are expecting you to stay where you are and do what you've continued to do. They don't think you're going to change. If you do this, it's going to change some things in your life. It's kind of like, I can do that, but if I'm going to do that, I got to move this other stuff around and maybe take a couple things out. This isn't something you're doing on a whim anyway, so you're going to plan it and decide if that's what you want to do. So it's kind of like, all right, not everybody's going to like it, but what do I have to keep and what should I let go of? Even though this is the Four of Pentacles, it's kind of like there's like a list of things that are a must, and then there's other things that are like, well, maybe other people could do that. It's kind of like I have to decide what it is I have to hold on to. Are you talking about it? There's an energy here. Okay. Maybe there's a couple things, maybe more than a couple things, that you do more than you should be. You've taken on more responsibility, and some other people have really gotten used to this, and you haven't really given them much pushback, or when you do give them pushback, they don't really respond to that, and you keep doing what you keep doing, and you have some extra responsibilities you just keep up with. Because I feel like you own somebody else's responsibilities, is what I'm getting here. You're handling somebody else's responsibilities. It does not seem like that's correct. And I feel like whether you decide to continue on this path of going towards what you want or not, these responsibilities either way should still go back to these other people who should own their own responsibilities. And I feel like you're trying to push that back. The first step in getting what you want in the situation is putting people back where they should be, giving people back their own responsibilities. It's not even putting people in their place. I don't want to do it like that, but it's kind of like, I do this for you, I do this for that person, I do this for that person, and they all should be doing it for themselves. And just kind of like slowly but surely, like, apparently you're having an issue with this because I do it for you. How about I show you how I do it, and then you can start doing it yourself. Also, how do I put this? It's almost like pulling that person in to take care of their own responsibility and slowly just not doing the responsibility yourself. Whatever it is you do for them, give them the heads up that they're going to need to start doing it themselves. And when you say, for example, say you spend an hour a day, cleaning up like the mess from the day. You take an hour a day sorting out everything they brought into the house, just to make it simple. And you're like, I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. You're going to need to sort that out. So instead of taking an hour, you'll start making it 45 minutes, and you start getting on them. You need to sort this out. You need to sort this out. You need to do that. And then a week goes by, and you're like, now you're only taking a half hour. You just literally make yourself less and less available to do it. And then when it sits there, you're like, they have to. You just keep. They're like, they have to do it. And you keep reminding them, you're going to have to do it, because I'm not going to be there, and I'm not going to stay late the next day. I'm not going to, bust myself in half trying to make it all work. No, if you don't do it, it's not getting done. And I feel like that's what you got to impress on them. If you don't do it, it's not getting done because I'm not doing it anymore. I've seen this with cooking too. Maybe a cooking analogy is better because I'm big on those. It's kind of like you'd make a really beautiful dinner for this person or whatever, or people, and you'd bring it over there once or twice a week. And you're like, well, I can't do that all the time anymore, but I'll help you bring some of it. So you're like, I'll bring the main dish, but I won't bring a couple other things. I'll just bring that. And then you start like maybe not bringing less, but like making less impressive things. Maybe you're a really good cook, but you just stop putting as much effort into these things, and you just kind of make them more simpler. And for example, maybe you used to bring macaroni and cheese and you'd make homemade, but now you're like, oh, I'm kind of pressed for time, so you show up with boxed Velveeta mac and cheese and you make it right there in front of them. Like, here, it's not even that hard to make. Here you go. You can make that yourself, but I'll do it for you since I'm here this time. It's kind of like you're kind of making it undesirable. You're still upholding the responsibility, but you're making it less desirable for them to want you to do it for them. That's kind of a tactic. I don't know if you want that, but if it works for you, knock your socks off. Because I feel like you're moving some energy out. This energy is difficult. It's kind of playing the poor me card is what I'm getting. I don't think that's right. I feel like there's other things they want to do. They want to have fun. They want to do this. They want to do that. They want Virgo to take on the responsibilities so they can have this fun and they can have that fun. Well, sorry. Virgo needs to have fun too. Virgo shouldn't be doing everybody's job and then everybody else has fun and Virgo just works. No, that's not how we're doing this. I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't play into it. Just kind of like give it a month or two, because you're going to get a lot of pushback, but give it a month or two. Just make it undesirable. Keep pulling back slowly. It will sort itself out. Just trust that it's going to take some time. Things will fall through the cracks, so kind of like plan for that. Things will fall through the cracks because people don't want to. They want to believe that you'll just pick it back up if they fail. If they fail, that's going to prove that you have to do it, and they think that you'll just go back to doing it. Don't do that. But plan for those failures. So, like for example, if you're supposed to pick somebody's kid up from the bus stop, I don't know, make some type of contingency plan where, maybe that kid has a phone and like if nobody's there to call somebody, or tell that kid, stay on the bus and just go back to the school if nobody's there, and then whoever can pick you up can pick you back up at the school. Just, you can call somebody and let them know nobody was there to pick you up. Something, not that it's going to be that bad, but you know what I mean? Some type of contingency plan. Whoever that is you're dealing with, they'll sort it out. They don't want to at first, but they will sort it out. Because I'm getting like, once you've made up your mind, you won't back down. You got the Devil card and the Passion. Every card, like, I don't ever believe, this card's coming in as your ally. Devil is an Earth card. It's saying, like, you're not going to back down and people aren't going to like it. But sometimes it's going to feel like it's selfish and people are going to make you feel like you're selfish, but it's not. The Devil has hard and fast boundaries, and it's not very adjustable. It's just like, you do it my way or else I'll just be horrible to you. I don't know. That's the devil energy usually. It's my way and that's it. You don't even get the chance for the highway. No, it's just my way. You don't get to go anywhere. It's my way. That's the devil energy. It's like, no, it's my way. There's no highway. It's just my way. That's it. That's it. You're gonna get to the point where you're not gonna back down anyway. By not backing down, it seems like that's gonna happen anyway with that card. If you follow your passion for what you want and you don't back down, let's put it that way. I think that's the better way to put it. You're gonna come forward to what you really want. You got the Two of Cups coming in, the well-being, and the manifest. You're going to create what you want from this. But if you back down, instead of being the devil, you're going to be held down by the devil. So it's like, who gets the devil card? Who has to deal with the devil? If you fall back into this pattern and you take on everybody's responsibilities and you don't push back, then you're held down by the devil. If you go on and keep going forward, and otherwise you're gonna feel like the devil for pushing things forward. But once you get past it, this is not a permanent card. This is gonna move on. You go towards your passion, you'll be a lot happier, and other people will accuse you of being the devil. Is what I keep getting. Okay, that's nice. I don't think that's fair. Like, it's annoying to me. I don't think that's right. If certain people are upset with you for taking on their own responsibilities, let them be upset with you. It's more of a them problem. It's a general read. Take it with a grain of salt. They may not back down, and they may just constantly blame you for this, that, and the other thing. It's a them problem. It's a them problem. Sometimes we just gotta accept it. It's a them problem. It may not be for you to fix. It just may be for you to not play into, or what do you call that? I want to say encourage, but yeah, you don't want to encourage it, but like enable. You don't want to enable it. There we go. Finally bubbled to the surface. Anything else? Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.